All right, in today's video, we're gonna go over 3 ways to score like Chris Paul off of a ball screen. So let's get into it. What's going on? I'm Coach Tony, and if this is the first time to our channel, make sure you subscribe, you like this video, and you comment below at the end to make sure you don't miss any of our new content. But let's get into today's clips. All right, so all 3 ways that Chris Paul scores that we're gonna go over in this video is him coming off of a ball screen. So the first one that we're gonna go over is when the big steps up after Chris Paul goes off of this ball screen. So we got our D-man here, he's gonna represent the ball screen as he comes off. So as Chris Paul comes off, all right, this is his big man on his team. His defender runs into the screen, which means the big man is stepping up. If he comes off of this and it's one-on-one, big man versus Chris Paul, I'm taking Chris Paul all day. What he likes to do is he gets a feel for if the big man is stepping way up or if he's giving him a little bit of space. All right, and if Chris Paul is trying to get to the basket, he gives him some type of fake, whether it's an in and out or a hezzy, to get that big man off balance so he can get to the rim and score with a layup or a floater. So one more time, he comes off of this ball screen here. He gets a feel on whether or not the big man is stepping up or not, and he either gives him a hezzy to show that shot, or he gives him a quick in and out to break down that big man. Then he gets to the basket for a layup or a floater, and then he gets more points for his team. But let's get into a couple clips so you guys can see exactly how it's done. Oh. 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 All right, part 2 of how Chris Paul scores off of this ball screen is what we like to call snaking the screen. Okay, so what that means is when Chris Paul comes off of this screen, all right, a lot of times defenders or the big man's defender likes to push that guy off of the screen and not let Chris Paul get to where he wants to go. So when we say snaking, if he's coming off of the screen here, he'll cut back the same way he just came from as his man tries to trail this way and the big man is on this side of the screen to get away from those 2 guys. Now, once he does snake that screen, there's a lot of options, but the one Chris Paul loves to go to is he starts to drive hard back to where he came from, and he gets into this mid-range pull-up that you guys see every night that he has some highlights from the game before. So as he's going through this, one thing he also likes to do is after he comes off of that screen and he snakes the screen and that big man is coming up to trail, he might have to get into a little bit of a fadeaway in order to get that shot off as well too. Okay, so let me give you a couple quick pointers as you're going through this. So when I snake the screen, 1, you gotta stay low as you're coming off because you're probably gonna be cutting through some of the defense, okay? So 1, I cut through the defense low as I snake the screen. 2, I gotta get away from the defense now. So now I'm getting away from the defense. And 3, I'm getting into that pull-up. So I gotta make sure I stay on balance and on target, all right? So 1, stay low, 2, get away, 3, get on balance as you shoot that pull-up. All right, but let's get into some live clips. All right, the third and final part on how Chris Paul scores on this ball screen is when the defense goes under, he likes to shoot that 3. So 1, what I mean by going under, if I'm going over the screen on this side, sometimes his defender goes underneath the screen this way, okay, which gives him space to get a shot off. But in order to make this work, 1, he's got to come off the screen hard, forcing his defender to come over, okay? 2, he's got to stop somewhere where his screener can bury his man underneath the screen. So as soon as his man goes under, his screener may start to roll to bury that guy underneath the screen. And then 3, it'll give Chris Paul time to set his feet and shoot this 3-pointer, okay? But that is a great read that he likes to do where him and his screener has to know if his defender goes under, the screener buries him, and Chris Paul is able to shoot that 3. Let's get into a couple live clips. There you go. If you want to train with us at home, we have a free 30-minute ball handling video that you can do. All you got to do is go to perfectyourgame.com, and don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment to this video, and we'll see you next week with some new content. Peace.